Welcome to Stimpi Ridge and winter golf. Pardon the, I guess I'm not pardon anything. There's a little bit of noise right here from a previous video that got sucked in here somehow. That right there, sorry about that. Anyway, this is the #1 fairway. Normally there's a couple of hallways around that bush you can throw through, but the heavy snow's got the branches drooping. There's the #1 basket, the #1 fairway, such as it is. You could go out this way if you had to, but you might hit the antenna, which has seen better days since we've had the heavy snow. Number 10 tee is over there. Here we've got the clubhouse gathering area, the donation box, which also contains scorecards and pencils and other assorted amenities of a disc golf course. The smoking issue on the course isn't so important this time of year as it is in the summer when the fire danger is very high. Here we have the number 10 tee, which right around 200 feet plays out and to the right to the same basket as #1. We've got Justin and another local golfer, Aaron, out there finishing up hole number 10. Well, let's take a look at Aaron's shot here. He's got an approach over the trees. Let's see how he does. Well, looks like he hit early and came in under it. Okay, he's got a putt left. Anyway, that's number 10. This is kind of the number. Oh, here we go. There's the from the number 10 fairway, looking back toward the tee. Gotta like my fairways, I gotta say. That's the greatest idea I ever came up with. Makes walking through here a lot easier. Okay, and here's the number 10 basket. So it's open till you get to those trees, and you got to get past them somehow. Now Justin and Aaron are getting ready to tee off on number 11. Let's watch them tee off, then I'll give you a look at the number 2 fairway, which also plays to the number 11 basket. A little warm up there. You might see that stick sticking out of the ground beyond Aaron there. That represents an out of bounds mark. You see my neighbor's new house over there. That's off my property. Well, there's number 9 basket. Here we go. There's number 2. 225 feet or so down the pike. This runs down my driveway. And there's a pretty open hyzer shot. Lefties have a helix down the driveway and back to the basket. And some people try to go straight through this little middle corridor. If you got a nice straight disc, that works pretty well. You might spot my little signature mouse up on top of that basket. That basket looks over my driveway entrance. So if you head this way, that's what you look for to pull in. Let's walk down the number 2 fairway here a little bit. Get a look at it. The openings, the different routes. You can see to the left, if it wasn't so droopy, there's a pretty good sized fairway that out to the left and helix back. Same with the right
so
side.
We'll see how it turns
Here's
out
number
in
11.
test period.
Here you go.
What you got?
Sounds like they got a new video camera too they're trying out. Okay, Aaron, let's see what you got. Sidearm.
Oh no.
Turn that one over.
No.
That one's fading left to my neighbor's yard. Out of bounds.
It's not on top of the roof.
You can see the out of bounds mark clearly there with those stakes along the line with the telephone pole property line. Let's see if Justin has better luck. Going out, but it's coming back nicely. That looks safe to me.
It's so cold today, we're just playing Cali.
Okay, there's the number 11 tee. Now Aaron went out and played his out of bounds shot, ended up there in the driveway for his second shot. not being considered. Winter rules, we kind of overlook the out of bounds sometimes. Don't tell anybody that. Let's see, Justin's drive did come in bounds, but it didn't give him too much of an opening. He needed to come in a little further to make the driveway. He's trying to get out of there. Oh, sounds like he hit a tree. That's not the easiest hole in the course, I gotta say. And then the street beyond, out there beyond the rocks, would normally play as out of bounds long on that hole. You see a car on the street out there. Once in a while we get a little traffic, people living down the hill from me. Here we are at number 3 and number 12's tee. 150 and 190 feet. This one ends up in the grove, I call it, which are those good-sized trees I've got in the corner of my property. There's number 3's basket, which is slightly elevated, as we'll see in a future shot here. There's number 12's basket, right down on the intersection between the two streets there. So it's kind of an island green for that number 12, especially during summer rules with the out of bounds being played. Looks like Oscar the Grouch is hibernating this time of year. Okay, there's number 12. And number 3 you can see is on a good sized rock, so it's an elevated basket. Makes that green kind of fast. If you miss, you can fly on by quite a ways. And there's the tee. Okay, let's see what these guys got on number 12 here. They're going for the deep one, down to the intersection. You can see his shot. He's trying to go out over the street and fall back toward the basket. Let's see how he does. This is the same shot he tried on number 11. And he faded over into the neighbor's yard. Let's see if he's figured it out. Oh, got kind of a high release. Turned his wrist and it faded over across the street. Let's see if Justin has any better luck. Okay, it looks like he's going to try the same shot. Right-handed sidearm, which should normally fall to the right if gravity's doing its job.
Okay, coming in.
Okay, I think he went for something a little more stable. It will for sure fall right. Okay, flings it out over the street, coming back. Ooh, in the trees, pin high. He's got a 20-25 foot putt with maybe some snow-soaked branches in his way.
I can lead you right to it, Aaron. Goes across the street.
Yeah, Aaron's over there looking for his. There he comes. All right then, Aaron's got his disc. He'll be approaching the number 12 basket. This is the backhand standing throw. Put your back to the target, then you've got a full back stroke. Pull through, follow through. There you go, nice throw. Whoop, coming in nice, a little short, but on line. Okay, the next tee leads up through the grove, which will bring us to the number 4 and number 13 tees. Kind of hard to get a snowblower in here, but boy, you can't quite see the sparkle on the snowflakes like I can see them live. It's pretty, but it's not quite as pretty as it is live. Boy, it's just there's little wisps of snow blowing down out of the trees. It's a pretty scene. Pretty, pretty winter scene. Okay, let's go on over to number 4. Here's the tee for number 4 and the tee sign. 151 feet, not too far. Good straight chip shot will get you there. And there's the basket. Straight is the operative word. Right in the heart. Ching. You can go high over the left side. let's go see what number 13 looks like. Okay, here's the tee, 140 feet. This is the shortest hole on the course and the tightest fairway, but the fairway's gone right now with all these bowed over snow-laden trees. Normally you've got a little hallway leading down to the basket. Boy, and as it is, you can barely see the basket, much less the hallway. On a day like this, I think you'd have to go up and over the top. Okay, let's mosey on down. And boy, these big trees, these are the only big trees that were on my property when I first got here. All these other little snow-laden trees were about knee-high when I bought the place. I almost didn't buy it because I thought it didn't have any trees. They just looked like weeds. But they're growing up. Here's number 5, 300 feet. Oh, somebody forgot to clean off the tee though. And there's the basket. Nice little fairway, I have to say. I like the plowed fairways. Straight down the tube, or try to go high if you want. Now this bench and this basket, here's number 4 in the clubhouse. But this tee is kind of in danger if somebody's playing number 4. So this is number 14. And I try to keep people either on the front 9 or on the back 9 to keep everybody safe. So 14 is the longest hole in the course, 340 feet. You've got a helix tunnel or a overhead shot on this one. A lot of guys come out and do the overhead shot just because it's simple, but if you play the fairways, it can be a technical learning course. Number 5, number 14, fairway and basket. Nice. Number 5, get over there and clean that off, groundskeeper. Boy, somebody just missed that one entirely. Boy, let's see if we can see number 13. Normally there's a nice path going through there to come from 13 to this tee, but ooh, there's the basket. No path yet. Hey, Big Mac, keeping his eye on the fairway out here on number 5 and 14. Yeah, nice hat. Snowy hat. Okay, there's the basket. We're on the approach for number 5 and 14. Number 6, number 15. Once again, you gotta like those fairways. Make easy walking out here. Now, typically there's a low route to the number 6, but the droopy branches don't allow it today. And a pretty wide open right-hand route, but you can't see it. That's why here we are up ahead of those trees and looking at the number 6 basket, number 6 green, which, as you can see, if you make it past those trees, you're kind of open for the putt. And then number 15 is deep, deep, deep back in there. You really need to approach it from the left side of the number 6 basket for the open approach. Yeah, there's no direct approach to that one. Number 16. 275 feet. Summer rules, the street on the left would be out of bounds. But winter rules, it's hard to know where the street starts and where the property ends, so we're a little more lackadaisical around here in the winter. Let's walk up to number 7 and get a little better look at what the fairway looks like. Wide open to the left, obviously. Nothing on the right with all these trees blocking the righty hyzer. So it would have to be a right-handed turnover or a sidearm or lefty hyzer on this one. Here's number 7, 190 feet, out over the street and finish to the right. Well, it's still hard to see the green. But there it is. Let's go down and get a little better look so you can kind of see how it looks, the finishing. There's one, normally duck your head here, this is kind of low. This one tree straight ahead is not as imposing as it looks right now because it's not usually full of all this snow. So it does kind of block the approach to the green if you're not careful. You need to go around it one way or the other. And the basket for 7 and 16. And the path leading to, the golden path leading to number 8 and 17. Oh, that's an inviting little path, isn't it? Let's go see where it takes us. Ah, number 8 and 17. Number 8, affectionately known as Stimpi's Stupa. And there's the stupa. You might want to Google that if you don't know what a stupa is. But it's an elevated green for sure in this situation. Hopefully full of good karma. You might notice this mandatory pole here on the right. You've got to go left of this area. Mandatory, you got to go left of this pole on both these holes. And with that trailer on the fence line, that makes it kind of tight fairway. Don't forget the mandatory left. So this is the drop zone, if you do miss that mandatory, for either the stupa or number 17. Number 17 involves this anthill, which is out of bounds. This hole was aced by Troy Farley not long ago, though. How he missed the hill, I don't know. Oh, there's the number 9 tee. Let's see what these guys are doing here on number 5. Yeah, they're on the number 5 tee, that one that didn't quite get cleaned off, unfortunately. Tough to get footing on a bunch of snow, but if it's cleaned off, at least you can get a little run up or walk up. Here's the basket they're going for. Number 5, number 14. And the fairway. Yeah, it's about 300 feet, I'd say. Okay, let's see how we do. We got Justin teeing off here. Left, hit a tree. He's probably got a 40-foot approach or putt, depending on what's in his way. Oh, he must not have liked that one. He's going for the California shot. And he tries. Oh, first tree. Better take that first one, Jason. Or sorry, Justin. Okay, Stimpi Ridge, Hatcher. Oh, I used to say disc catcher. Some of it's gone, isn't it? Better contact them about a new sticker. This is the backside of the green on 17. Oh, the stupa with my neighbor's windmill in the background. Very pretty. This post out here represents the out of bounds to the west. Okay, number 9 and number 18 tee. The finishing fairway. They share a fairway and a tee. There's the fairway. Normally there's a little more space to get through there than these droopy snow-laden trees allow, but there's the number 9 basket. Can't even see the 18 basket from here. Let's move forward. Okay. We're ahead of those trees, that little tunnel tree, and now we're out front. There's the protected number 9 basket. And number 18 is more protected on the right. If you get out past the number 9 basket beyond to the left, it's open. Open approach. Here we are. Here's number 9 to the left. And you can see it's wide open out here. Approaching number 18. Well, pretty wide open. There's one snow-laden branch in the way, of course. Makes it a tough putt. But this is the finishing hole. And in case you're not paying attention, there is a stop sign to remind you that it's time to quit playing. So, well, thanks for joining. Yeah, thanks for joining us. That's the caretaker, I guess. Stimpi Steve. There's the pro shop. Big shop. number 1 fairway. Get another view of that out to the number 1 basket. There we are. The video tour of Stimpi Ridge. Thanks for joining me. It was great.